We have my 2-day-old Chipotle. And at the very bottom, we have a bag of dog food. Because you're my dog. There's 2, Joy. Please bring back the dogs are low on food.
Hold the hell up. Let me get this right. So you forgot your lunch, right? So you asked your husband to pack your lunch. So when you finally sat down at your desk to open up your lunch bag, he gives you a half bag of goddamn pretzels, a bag of cookies, another bag of cookies, a can of jalapeno chips, an apple. How nice of him. The old Chipotle from 2 days ago had a fork with it. How nice. Thank you so much for thinking about me. And a bag at the very bottom, a Ziploc bag of dog food that said, because you are my dog. And underneath that note said, hey, bring back the dog food because we're low on dog food. And you're just a giggling and laughing like Minnie Mouse and Daisy and Donald all on the motherfucking thing. Just giggling and laughing, kicking your feet.
Hello guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Trending Pulse Worldwide. My name is Amy and I'm so glad you're always tuning in. I really appreciate all of you. Now today's video is a crazy one, and apparently there's this lady called Caitlin Teaches, and she's a content creator but also a teacher, and she posted a TikTok of herself unpacking the lunch her husband had packed for her because she had forgotten her lunch at home, so she asked him to send her something. But what he packed, this has been called the lunch from hell. He literally sent her dog food, some 2-day-old Chipotle and random snacks that couldn't even pass for a real lunch. And on top of that, he left a note saying something like, because you're my dog. And also, don't forget to bring it back and bring more dog food. Now, people online did not find this funny at all. The husband probably claimed it was supposed to be a joke, according to her. But here's the thing. There was no actual lunch in that bag. And that is what's making people so mad. Like, okay, if it's a prank or a joke, okay, fine. But at least make sure your partner has food. Because you can't put all your effort into the joke and none into the actual lunch. Anyway, before we dive into this, let's take a look at the videos and see how people online are reacting to this situation. And after that, we'll come back here and talk about it in details.
Now, I'm not going to say you're a dumbass. I'm not going to say that he hates you and all these other things, because at the end of the day, that's probably their relationship, right? Real tongue-in-cheek. Me, I would be more so irritated at the fact that this is the only bag that you gave me. Where's my real food at? Because I'm fucking hungry. It's all fun and games now until later down the line when you really ask him to pack your lunch or to do something for you, and he do some fun like this. All right. And then she turned the comments off.
To the woman or the husband that packed that lunch bag with that dog food in it. Girl, you sound silly. If you thought that was cute, that shit was not motherfucking cute or funny. And you got a nerve to be making another video spelling out dog. We know what D-A-W-G meant. Man, that's how the fuck I feel about you. The way he packed that lunch bag.
Y'all men don't be scared of y'all in the shows. They don't be scared to lose y'all at all, because ain't no way I'm working 8 to 10 hours and you will bring me a bag of dog food. Like, you ain't bring no Chick-fil-A. You ain't bring no Cane's, Buffalo Wild Wings, or nothing. Like, I understand you want to play the joke, but where the real food at? And y'all be wanting to be married too bad for me, because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Like, look, your man should know not to play with you like that. But the way that she was laughing, maybe he don't know not to play with her like that. And at the end, she said, ladies, just letting y'all know, if you ask your man to bring you lunch at work, he's like, this is probably what you're going to get. Who man? Girl, you crazy. Your man play with you like that.
This whole dog food thing is a masterclass on weaponized incompetence. He did something so poorly that you're never going to ask him to do it again. So many people fall into this situation because they ask their husbands or their boyfriends to do something. They do it haphazardly. They leave something at the store. They call you when they're there. Oh, what pasta is it? Where's the macaroni? Look, okay, there's people that work there. Ask them. And also maybe do like a little bit of due diligence. But they're not going to do all the previous steps that you typically do. And so now they're going to perform at a mediocre or below rate in comparison to what you do, so that you never ask them to do it again.
Husband packed his wife lunch. In that lunch was a little bag of dog food, and on that dog food was a little note that says, "Because you're my dog," as a joke. The wife did a little unboxing video about it, pulled out the dog food, saw the note, laughed, kept it pushing. My main takeaway from this whole thing is, if she's not angry about it, if she's not upset, if she's not offended, you shouldn't be either. Why are we upset for other people when they've shown that they don't care about a situation? I cannot care about that woman's marriage more than she does. Maybe that's just her sense of humor. Maybe he knows her so well that he knew that he could pack a literal bag of dog food in his wife's lunch and get a laugh out of her. So forgive me when I call y'all weird when y'all suggest divorce. Like, follow my logic here, okay? It's one thing to recognize that I would never do something like that because I don't find that funny. But duality of thought is still a thing. I can find something super distasteful and at the same time allow other people to make that same exact distasteful joke without inserting my feelings. The joke wasn't with me. She posted a video reacting to it saying that she found it funny. Got millions of likes. Yeah, do what you want.
She's happy with him. Like, she was defending him in the comments until she turned off the comments, because of course she did. But she, like, has been making more videos with him, and, like, she clearly loves him, and that's fine. Like, some people don't want to be saved, and some people are, like, really okay with accepting that kind of, like, that love. And people might point to me and be like, "You're single. You used to be happy if you even get some." I would rather be single than be with a man when I ask him to pack me a lunch, brings me dog food. Like, and here's the thing. Maybe if the dog food was paired with an actual lunch, if there was, like, a sandwich, an apple, whatever, it could be, like, slightly funny. I would still be, like, a little bit, like, this was a little odd, like maybe an off joke, but I wouldn't like be like, "Oh my God, it's the worst thing ever." It's that paired with the fact that like the lunch had zero thought, but the joke that he was making, like his joke was more important than her actually eating. And I don't know what's sadder, is that like he feels that way or that she thinks it's all funny.
My jaw dropped because I was like, whether it's a joke or not, like actions speak louder than words, and like, what the are you doing? Like, you set the bar so low, anybody can come and pick the pieces up after that and make her feel seen and heard. Because y'all are out here doing the bare minimum, and I'm telling you, the grass is greener on the other side. Trust me when I say that the grass is greener on the other side. The emotional intelligence from a woman is unfucking touched. You will never match that.
Most people are saying this wasn't a joke. It was straight up disrespect. And sure, a few people defend them, saying maybe it's just their type of humor and everyday relationship has its own kind of inside jokes, which is true. But honestly, the majority are not buying it. And even a psychologist weighed in, saying there's something a little deeper and more concerning about this situation. So, do you know Caitlyn herself actually came back online to explain everything? She said she didn't mind it, that she thought it was funny, and she defended her husband, apparently. But then she also revealed that her sister who lives with them was the one who came up with the idea in the first place. And of course, that just made things even messier. And people saw it as another excuse. Another way to defend what honestly doesn't look great to most people. Like, if you're truly okay with a joke, you don't need to keep piling on explanations. You just laugh it off and move on. But the fact that there were updates and clarifications, people think, yeah, something's off here. And also the sister made an update and was trying to defend the husband. But you know, guys, people still don't buy it. If it was just a harmless prank, why was there no real lunch? That is what people keep asking. Like, let's say you want to joke around with your partner. You slip in a can of dog food for just laughs, but you also pack an actual pasta or just something real, you know? And at least both sides of it make sense. And that is why so many people are saying it feels less like a joke and more like neglect. And don't forget about that note. Writing that she's his dog, people really didn't take that slightly. Because jokes aside, words matter, honestly. And when you're calling your wife your dog in front of the whole world, some people see that as humiliation, not really humor. And for me, honestly, I don't find it funny. A prank should make both people laugh. It shouldn't leave one person embarrassed and then forced to defend the other person's actions online. But hey, maybe I'm just being too serious here. What do you think, guys? Was this just harmless fun between a couple, or did Caitlyn's husband cross a line that no partner should ever cross? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I really want to hear from you and how you see this. And as always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on more trending stories. Thank Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. My name is Amy. I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay blessed.